Hey Trey, what's going on?
What's going on, buddy?
Not too much.
Well, is it early or is it late for you?
It's it's late.
Yeah.
You're my last guy. I was driving since 6. So what was your day just starting or ending? It sounds like it's ending.
Ending for sure.
That's the pain.
For sure.
That's the painful sound I can hear.
Yeah.
You got 35 minutes. If you need chargers, they're right here.
All right, I appreciate it.
By the way, we can do whatever. If you want to go to a gas station, get food, I don't care. So
All right.
it's nice and casual. What'd you get into tonight? Was it fun? Was it
We were
work?
just
What was it?
we were drinking and chilling in the pool at my friend's house.
Gotcha. And you stayed awake.
Yeah.
What do you gotta be back or something?
Well,
Because it seems to me that I would never want to. I hate coming down from alcohol. I hate it.
I just don't like sleeping in other people's beds.
Oh, gotcha.
I
Gotcha.
prefer
You're one
my
of
own.
those.
I
Gotcha.
prefer my
Gotcha.
own. I used to live in South Tampa. It wouldn't have been bad at all.
Yeah.
Now I live in Riverview. It sucks.
Yeah, but there's
But it's
quite
just-
the savings over there.
Yeah, it was just the housing market was too crazy. Our house,
That's what I did. I had to get out of Pinellas County.
our house went from I think 550 or 600,000 to 1.2 in
Yeah.
a couple of years. So, there you go.
Yep, I'm hearing that story a lot. What, were you renting or owning or what?
No, so I live with my parents. I'm in college now, but
So did they get a chance to sell it?
yeah. So
Hell yeah.
that's why I'm in Riverview now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they
I'll
sold
bet you probably got the same size house for like next to nothing, like probably
Yeah.
300K, something like
It
that.
was pretty nice, but we had my grandfather's a contractor,
Right?
so we lived on 3 lots, and he built us a pretty nice house. This one, I mean, I'm not sure about the square footage, but I think it's about the same. We lived in a 1-story house, and this one's 2, but I think it's similar. But our house, I mean, it was on 3 lots. Our backyard was huge and everything, but this one doesn't quite have the backyard, but it's still.
Oh, I
really
see what you
nice.
mean. Do you remember what it cost? To build?
To build was, I don't think it was anything, because my grandfather did it through the company, just because it was his house.
Oh, it's his company as well.
Yeah. So.
Oh, okay, so he's not just a contractor; he's the owner.
He
Oh, so
owned-
fuck
he
it,
owned-
just
yeah, he
oh,
owned-
that's sick.
My grandfather, I ride with him through the city. I mean, you'll see when we get there. We got this Corvette. We drive it through town, and
Oh, one of the new ones that looks like a Ferrari.
No. We love the old cars. This is me and his brother.
Oh, it's a Stingray.
It's a '79 Corvette. It's not
Okay.
a Stingray, but
I want to see it. Is it out? Well,
it's outside. But I mean, you wouldn't be able to see it too great from the driveway. But yeah, it's a '79 Corvette, a C3. But my favorite is the '63 Stingray.
yeah.
But all these newer cars, I don't really like too much. He was the one who really got that flavor in me for these older cars.
Yeah.
He had a '68 Camaro, a '70 Challenger, 60 or 50 something Anglia. He had some really nice cars. But
Yeah, my dad had some nice ones too. Not like that; those are pretty nice. But he got it into me early. My first car was a '76 Pontiac Grand Prix.
oh yeah. But I love them. I learned how to drive stick on that Corvette.
They're cake to work on too. Compared
Exactly.
to nowadays, it's like playing with Legos versus being an actual building contractor.
No, my
It's
friends.
so easy.
My friends know that I work on on my car,
Yeah.
and so whenever they have problems with their car, they'll be like, "Oh, what's going on here?" And I'm like, "I have no idea." It's literally it's crazy looking at these new cars. All the plug-ins and
Dude, I used to-
wires, and I'm like, I have no idea what's happening.
I've rebuilt engines. Doing an alternator was like nothing.
Yes.
You know, like
All you got
like
is an alternator, carburetor, distributor.
yeah, I've never
it's
I've never
easy.
done a transmission, but almost everything else under hoods. Like I had a Cadillac that I wrecked, and I just rebuilt it. I redid the
Exactly.
frame, I did the panels, I did the engine. Like all this shit. Now, I mean, I'm just like, can somebody help me with my car? I don't know what's wrong. Where's the fuses? This car has 6 fucking fuse boxes. Like,
what the fuck?
Like, I'm trying
What the
to.
fuck?
There's a visor in the back, an electric visor that goes up to block the sun.
Yeah.
And something's wrong with it, and I think it's creating a short. And I spent an hour and a half looking through the fuses, and I'm just like I'm looking up manuals online. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. I do not care. I just let it be a short. I don't care. It's totally up to you. If you want to say no, you can. I don't want any pressure. I don't want to put any pressure on you. But since you're my last ride, I'm gonna smoke in the car when I drop you off. If you're cool with it in the car, I'll do it.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Are you sure? Because I don't want you to be uncomfortable.
No, you're good. Can I have my Nick?
Sure.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I use Ozium to get the smoke smell out for the next day of work, but I just can't do it in the car while I'm working.
Oh, can I actually get one of those?
Sure. You got to move to your left though. That window's popped.
All right. Thank you.
Liner? There you go. How long have you lived out here?
A couple months only. They sold the house a couple months ago.
South Tampa had to be fun, especially how close Soho is.
So that's the thing. My brother, he works at one of the biggest ones there. Or well, he worked at. I mean, you've been around there. You know, Soho Saloon.
Oh yeah, I'm there every day.
He worked there, and then he just moved. He started working at Bar Howard, and then that's my one of my friends. His dad owns that. But,
dude, what's your friend's name? I just met him today.
There's the Reeds.
Or at least the guy he said that his dad owns Bar Howard. I dropped him off at like 1:30 this morning at McDinton's or Soho.
There's Landry Reed.
Wasn't Landry.
Well, that's it. And then there was my football coach, and he's
the guy seemed a little egotistical, so maybe his dad didn't own it.
It might have been him. That's the kid. You got that lighter? I don't know how. Yeah, but that was my my friend's parents.
My pocket.
The Reeds and the Rogers. Thank you. But there's insane money. Like every single one of my friends, like growing up in middle school and high school, they were all their parents were multi-millionaires.
Well, yeah, South Howard, or I mean South Tampa. You're gonna find money there.
It's just insane. Like one of my friends, her dad sold. He created a hedge fund and sold it to Blackstone.
Jesus, dude, some of the money, like I don't mind wealth because the jobs I've had before Uber, a lot of it are pretty rich people. You know, a decent amount of millionaires. None with a V.
Yeah.
So I don't mind when somebody has so much more than me, but some of the houses in South Tampa, they literally make me sick.
Yeah,
and some of these people that I'm Ubering around, they're not even human. Like they're nice, but they just don't know what the world is.
Yeah, that's what I got lucky with. Majority of my friends whose parents have money like that, they're okay. Except
still down to earth.
The kid whose parents sold the bank, he's just a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But everyone else, like, it's crazy the money I know. It's I'm friends with the owner of the Yankees' daughter. Like, the owner of the Yankees' daughter.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking nuts.
Like, his dad, he's the president of Hard Rock in this region.
Stupid.
Yeah.
They're just all high profile people. So how did you get into this whole world? Is it because of your grandpa? Oh, no shit.
I go to a public school, but also I'm friends with a bunch of these private school people. Like all these You ever heard of Berkeley High School?
Yeah.
All of them, their parents are multi-millionaires. One of my closest friends from Berkeley, if you smoke a cigar, you're probably smoking her dad's tobacco. They are like millionaires, and with a B. You
Yeah.
can't even comprehend that wealth. A billionaire is uncomprehensible wealth. You couldn't spend that in your lifetime if you wanted to. But there's just so many benefits, and I don't know. I mean, I get why people around me don't use it as something, but it's a really good backbone for people who fuck up like me, but are decently intelligent.
Well, yeah, but also, when you talk about your fuck ups, they're easy to come back from.
Yeah.
And especially if you go into the military ASAP, then you're gonna, those values, there are certain values that I was not taught because my parents went through a divorce around 14 to 16.
Yeah.
And I still struggle with them today. And it's like my parents' divorce wouldn't have mattered if I had gone to the military, and got those kinds of disciplines and things like that.
That's why I'm kind of glad. I always saw when I was in elementary school or middle school, when people's parents would get divorced, they'd be super distraught. I'm kind of glad my parents were never like.
Well, it wasn't like
close.
It wasn't an emotional thing. I was happy
No?
my parents got divorced. No.
Oh, okay.
I was happy. They were just wrong for each other towards the end, and it was what it was. I'm talking about like when you move out of your house when you're 15, and my parents were great parents to us.
Yeah.
So I moved out with my older brother's best friends. So I did not learn how to manage money. I've been very bad at that. And when I got out, when I was, out of the house when I was 15, almost 16, I thought it was the coolest fucking thing that I could buy liquor from my older roommates
Of course.
and drink. And I'm like, this is so cool, I'm free. Well, the problem is I developed a dependency on alcohol that part of it I still kind of have today, and it's like, yeah, everybody knows that if you drink too much, you could have problems. But if my dad had more focus, he would have been like, listen, this is what happens to you when this happens. You will lose your youth, because there was a good portion of time where I just drank by myself for 5-6 years, and almost all the time by myself, and I lost my friends. I lost that history, the bailouts you could have in the future, people that love you indefinitely. Like, I don't have those experiences because of it. It's stuff like that I lost when I was, not being watched over by my parents.
Yeah.
Where the military could have stepped right in,
Of course.
and solved all that, or most of it anyway. Wait, we're only like 3 minutes away. I quit my career to do Uber, and I've been doing it for 3.5 years. It's one of the most money I've made.
That's your full occupation now? Uber?
Oh yeah, absolutely. 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. I usually only do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But unfortunately, I took off too much time, and now I need to work some of the weekdays too.
Yeah.
But it is cool that I can recover like that. But you can imagine getting 20, 25 groups of people. Not everybody is a good vibe.
Yeah, of course.
Sometimes
I've heard some horror stories.
Sometimes it feels like a party, and it's 10, 15 amazing groups. Sometimes it's 0. Today, I have only had 2 since 6 p.m. You would be the 3rd, and it's cool that you're my last as well. So when I actually get people that are good vibes, make this job feel like it's fun and not work,
Yeah.
I actually have something for you. Open the armrest right there. And drop the black door, press the button down, and pull it towards you. Grab that red box, pull it out, and keep it level. And go to open it up. Dude, if I was 1 minute sooner or later, I wouldn't even know you. And this has been a pretty cool conversation. 40-minute ride, they can suck pretty bad.
Yeah.
If you get the wrong person. So I want to get you a couple of drinks right at the end of the night.
Oh shit! All right. Holy shit.
Dude, sometimes I'm taking them all home, and that's depressing.
Yeah.
Sometimes
yeah.
I run out 4 hours in, and I'm like, all right, well, that's...
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's good fun.
I've never seen these before. What?
I saw them at one liquor store, and now I just special order them 96 at a time.
96.
Well, yeah, I mean it's cheaper that way.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like I did this.
Fireball shot. Like,
Yeah. I did this for 2 New Years ago. I just wanted to give back to the 10-minute friends community that I've been meeting, and I did it for New Year's Day, and then I still had some left over, so I did it the next day. But people loved it so much that I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna keep doing this, and I've been doing it. So now I'm probably about 2,500 shots in.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but hey, man, there's a lot more good people out there than you think, and like the horror stories you've seen about Uber, that is literally less than 0.1% of experiences.
Yeah.
You know, so.
I mean, usually, I'll ask Uber drivers what's like the craziest thing they've ever been through, and it's always some shit.
But here's the thing: is nobody asks.
People are shitty. Like
nobody asks what the most awesome experiences are. Everybody asks about the crazy ones.
True.
I have to try hard to remember those experiences because Uber is just so good. Is it the Beamer right here?
No, it's to the left. If you wanted to see the Corvette, it's right here on the left.
What? Next to the Mercedes?
Yeah, right next to the gray Mercedes.
Oh, I'm gonna put my headlights on that. Hang on.
You can come out and see it if you want.